Audio. Audio. You should now be able to hear us, lovely viewers. Welcome to the Heavyweight Gaming channel. If you can hear monstrosity sounds in the background, it's because my partner's decided to watch Ant-Man on full blast. Alright, it's one off. I'm in trouble now. So, welcome to Heavyweight Gaming. We see you! Yes! It's working, I've clicked the right buttons because I'm a professional. What are we doing? DnD5e tonight. It's Tuesday. For Jesus. So we're playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th Ed tonight. We are playing our campaign Fables Among Titans. So we will get to that in a moment. Best Marvel film, Sawdust. You are no longer a friend of mine. But that is a conversation that we can have another time. So if you are new to the channel, thank you very much. Welcome to the welcome to Heavyweight Gaming. We do lots of tabletop throughout the week. 6 out of 7 nights now. The channel is busy. Really busy. So that's good. It's good. Lots of people coming in and following our stuff and watching us. Time for more Harry and Zandra Awkward Conversations. That is the actual sub-name of the campaign. So if you want to follow us on social media, go to them all. Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and stuff like this. Just type in Heavyweight Gaming and you will be able to find
It's gravy
us.
time.
Oh my goddamn. It's alright. It's gravy time. I'll take that. Thank you very much. No. Yeah, you can go find us everywhere. We're doing lots and lots of stuff. We've got a massive announcement that I'll get to in a moment when I've done all the lovely spaff. Our sponsors for the show, for the lovely Tuesdays, is Ruffworx Creative, who is a very good friend of mine and a very talented leather and woodworker. Go to, and we have cheers, Jed. So if you go to Facebook, you can find Ruffworx Creative with an X, not a K. Check out their photo album. Absolutely gorgeous, brilliant craftsmanship. Well played, Mr. Pedro. Our other sponsor is Ashana. She's actually streaming right now. Don't go watch her yet. Watch us first. She is a glass worker, glass crafter. She does some other stuff, but the main thing I want to shout about is her glass crafting skills. The most recent thing she did, if you go to her Instagram, which is Ashana, you'll see the beholder she's done out of glass. It's incredible. And there is a little penny or a cent, I think she's got, because she's US based. But she's a sponsor of the show, and she's looking to, once the plague has gone away for a little bit, send us over some lovely giveaway stuff, little glass figurines, which I'm really looking forward to. And if things go well, you will get to see the lovely Fables Among Titans cast in glass form. Well, the characters at least, because, you know. What else have we got? That's it for sponsors. The big announcement. Oh my god. So, last year, was it AJ? Maybe the year before? Was it last year? We did 24-hour stream. Was it last year? We'll go with last year. We did a 24-hour long one-shot. It was horrible. But we had a lot of fun doing it, and we raised about £1,500 for the Birmingham Children's Hospital for a friend's little boy. And it went really well, and it was really well received. So if you were part of that, thank you very much. A few of my friends got on at me last year to do a bigger and better and more crazier one, and I said no. Fast forward a year, I caved. We're going to do I did well though, I mean 12 months ain't bad. So we're going to do a 48-hour long stream. Now it won't be a one shot, because that's madness, I tell you. Madness, and this ain't Sparta. So, we of Heavyweight Gaming have decided to spread the love along the 48 hours. You will see at the break time there is a banner, poster, image, whatever you want to call it, that will give you some details. Over this week I'll be adding stuff to the overlays that can tell you where to go. But we're doing it for 3 charities. It is the Mind charity. I will give you the short version of these. So you've got Mind charity, which deals with mental health. You've got Mermaids, which deals with young children, and it's a pride charity. I'll get more details for you. And there is I've forgotten the third one, like Wally. What's the third one? Rainbow Trust. There we go. And Rainbow Trust is for terminally ill children. So there'll be more details about it and stuff, and I don't want to go into a lot of detail on the streams, but I'll put it out there and you can go visit them via the links, which I'll get sorted and stuff like this. It got announced today, so we're still going through the bits and bobs that I need to add to certain stuff. If you do go to our Facebook page, you can see the announcement, and It's just Heavyweight Gaming on Facebook. You should be able to find us. And there'll be more and more updates as we go. Throughout that 48 hours, we will be playing loads and loads of tabletop one-shots, a bit of Xbox gaming, PC gaming, and all over. There'll be giveaways from Sawdust and Swearwords, Ruffworx, Bardic Inspiration, anyone else I can get hold of, essentially. And we'll see if we can get loads and loads of cool, geeky, tabletop-y stuff given away for folks that want to get involved. We will also, I haven't 100% confirmed this, but I've 90% confirmed it. We will be streaming a space simulator for 2 hours, where a crew will pilot a spaceship through the stars and go on an actual space adventure. So I am pretty keen to see that pull off as well. So yeah, so look out for all that. That'll be coming, and you'll see more and more of it on the overlays, and we'll try and put the links on the YouTube videos and stuff like this, and I'll keep shouting about it in my social media. So please keep an eye out for that. We've got a lot of... I'll list the people that are sponsoring it, I'll list the people that are taking part, and I'll list the content creators that will be doing it on their channels as well. Sea of Thieves and stuff, that's another one I forgot. But yeah, so it's the Mind Charity, Mermaids Charity, and Rainbow Trust Charity. You can go to Google, look them up, and it'll give you a far better explanation than I can. And that's that. Now over to the lovely game. Okay, so there is a thing that we introduced last week. If you wish to donate 200 bits, it will get the party a single reroll. They have to use it this session. They do not carry over. They cannot hold more than 5 at a time. Now apparently there's a little jar or jug or something I can add to the overlay so you guys can see that happening. I have not done that yet, but I will, because I'm looking for a gravy boat image I can use. Who knew? So you will get to fill the gravy boat. So yeah, so if you want to donate 200 bits, it will give the party a single D20 reroll. They must use it this session. They cannot use it on me, and it doesn't go towards damage. It is only their D20 rolls, and they get to decide when they use it. So that's the only new addition. Now a recap. Jesus Christ, this is all coming out. This is done. This is like 6 minutes of waffle. Not sponsored by Cherry Pepsi Max, but it is beautiful. So if you know anyone that works there, I'll take a sponsorship. Ah, yes, lovely. So recap. This bunch of lunatics came out of the Copper Forest near a estuary and a town called Malran, and one of the guard towers that are spread throughout Ravenholm. Ravenholm is well known for stick to the path, don't go in the forest, bad face stories. That's what they get brought up on. These lot have experienced some of those stories. They weren't all bad. They've come out of the forest, they're on the road. They decided to head west to check out the patrol tower to actually find out where they were. They discovered that they are in the province of the Red Lady, which is actually where they wanted to be. Random dice rolls, kids. Random dice rolls. So they are in the province of the Red Lady. At the guard tower, they managed to notice, although Kess didn't really care, and he's the one that noticed, that a month had passed. They noticed some creatures like canine skeletal creatures that were helping guard the area. They also noticed we'll call them a death knight, that they fought in the Feywild, was also at the guard tower, but on their way. Gravy people. I'm going to homebrew that as a monster. They will never die. You avoided interacting with the Death Knight and his lovely vampiric guard. You got to meet somebody from Ari's past, or at least Ari got to meet somebody from Ari's past. And then as you hid to the tree line to make your way towards Malran, you gave, under Kesfion's guide, you gave their little entourage enough time to get ahead of you to make sure that you could make your way to Malran, but hopefully not engage with those on the way there, as they were on horseback and you was on foot. The last thing you got to see as you were staying out of sight was, of the people travelling, you had a representation of all 6 provinces in that little entourage, one of them being Ari's lovely friend. So, you had a long rest. You wake up in the morning, you leveled up, yay! Whoa. Yeah, and you are on the road again. So, you are heading to Malran, which is now about 3 days trek for you. You are shocked to find that there is rain. There's always rain, it seems. It's getting a little bit boring now. But yeah, it's raining. You've got 3 days ahead of you. For those watching, I use Syrinscape for background music, so please let me know if it gets too loud or not loud enough, etc. And I'll do my best to adjust so you can hear it. Sweet, level up. So, as per the norm, you can hear the forever presence of a gathering storm. It's always on the edge of your periphery, always waiting to unleash itself upon thee. And you are on the road again. With nobody here beside me. What are your plans? Or you may talk about this on your way. When you get to Malran.
Stab a bitch.
Stab a bitch. 3, 2, 1, you're in. Don't all talk at once.
Just got this image of a walking down the streets going, stab a bitch. Just every so often.
Just every so often. Every 5 steps.
Nod, yes.
For
Stab a
19
bitch.
hours.
Stab a bitch. 19. It's a 3-day journey.
Are you, Kess, are you constantly keeping the in the trees, out the trees thing, even though you're confident they're ahead of you by some distance?
Yes.
Cool.
Swish in, swish out.
He feels more comfortable moving between the two. You said it was about, we're on the way to Malram. It was about just to refresh my brain. Does Malram border the forests at all?
Malran does not.
It's not.
It sits on the estuary, where the estuary finishes and gives you that massive lake. It sits on that. So the path
just because
actually goes through it.
I can remember that we had said the full moon was coinciding with roughly when we would be getting to Malram, and obviously we were wanting to speak to Kalain again. So we might want to get as far as Malram and then either double back a little bit,
It's not far from the border, but it's not. Obviously, the map you've got is a very basic orienteering map from when you're a wee fair. But yeah, you could probably it wouldn't cost.
I was just trying to get an idea of, was it like a 20-minute walk, or was it like half a day?
About an hour. You're looking from Malran to the forest about an hour.
Okay, cool. Right, I was just trying to get an idea of how kind of far.
As an FYI, one of you make a note. You currently have 1 reroll. Thank you very much, Dwarf Warrior.
Woo!
Supplying us with the good shit.
So, second day. Go on.
Oh, no, I was just going to say that Kess will essentially point out that, the next full moon up just about marries up when we should be getting to the city. We'll want to give Kalain a sort of update as to what's going on at that point.
It's a nice little coincidence, isn't it?
I mean, it sounds sensible as well. So give them an update as to what we're doing.
You hear thunder.
Question about the thundery, nasty storm.
Yep.
Obviously, they've not had a lot of thunderstorms, being desert-faring folk, but
it's quite relentless.
Yeah, I was going to say, does it seem normal?
Yeah, which makes it weird.
Yeah, I was just trying to get an idea of it was just so relentless. I wasn't sure if it
Was supernatural.
It was less relentless in Ebendorf, but on your
yeah.
way to Ebendorf and outside on the roads, it seems relentless. But in Ebendorf, you had a bit of rain, but actually outside the cities, storms.
I hate it. It is the worst. Can we please leave?
No.
So,
Damn it.
you're on to your second day since making your way back to Malron. You, again, the storm's pissing about. You keep yourselves in and out of the forestry. You get to the evening, you keep watch. Nothing happens during the evening other than the rain maybe getting a bit heavier. You, I'm assuming, camp out of the tree line.
Yes.
You can now see that the more you're making your way east along this road, that the estuary is more accessible. It's less of a cliff drop and more of a steep slope. But again, you've still days of walking alongside it. But your immediate attention to the north, obviously you're walking east, it's more of a steep slope down to the estuary rather than a drop. Like I said, the evening goes fine. Just heavier rain, more thunder, just constantly reminding you how joyful this place is. The morning comes, the clouds are less full of pour down, but still light pattering, and you move on for a bit more. It's late morning, and as Kess is leading you, give me a perception check, Kess.
Yay. That is a dirty 20 to start the night off.
You hear...
Your pal the Death Knight.
He's a coming.
Taps you on the shoulder. Do you speak Sylvan?
I do indeed.
Cool.
Some
You
might
can-
say it's the mother tongue.
You can hear curse words being muttered close by, as if...
He automatically turned to Sandra.
as if yeah. Well,
Sandra's just stood there like...
they sound like they are coming from a very old grandpa type voice. But you get the Sylvan, you get that they're cursing. They're within the tree line, and there are multiple of them. Like you can't figure out how many. Definitely more than one, less than 10. But you just hear these voices cussing in Sylvan.
He's going to encourage especially Ari to back up if they're too close to the tree line. And kind of give a nod to Sandra. Do you hear that?
Now Zandria is... I'm assuming... Do you try to hear that, Zandria, or are you just like, whatever?
Stop it. No, I do indeed kind of like just stop and...
Cool. As you start now concentrating and trying to hear what Cass is on about, you two can hear the Sylvan cussing sounded from some sort of aged person. And there's multiple of them. In the tree line, they sound closer than you can see. You can't see anything, but the sound is real close.
Kess will go up to the tree line, but not kind of step over the threshold and see if he can get a better look.
At that point, the rain pours down and you start hearing more thunder and such. You step over the tree line. Give me a perception check again. Sorry to have interrupted you there. Look.
No, it's okay. Not as good. That is a 17.
Cool. You see a strange sight of red, white, like metallic colours as well, like a blur of it, like they're not quite present where you're looking in front of you. Like you can almost see through the veil of the wilds and the material realm, but you're not supposed to be able to see through it. It's as if it's incredibly thin. You can't really make out the... imagine trying to look through layers and layers of cling film. It's very, very blurred. You just see these red and white shapes with these grey iron shades around them. But there seems to be a little mass of them moving around on the other side of this thing. And they sort of, every now and then, it's like they push against something. Again, that cling film-esque feel where they push towards you, like they're probing. They don't seem to have reacted to you, whatever these things are on the other side. But you can hear them cussing through it. And they're just saying swear words, they're not making any sentences.
Yeah, I was going to say, there doesn't seem to be a particular thing that it's directed towards.
No, it's just frustrating swear words. Whatever they're trying to do is failing and frustrating them.
Dalthin?
Yes.
You know weird magic, right?
Why do so many of our conversations start this way? Yes.
You want to come have a look at this?
I'll close in a little bit, try to keep relatively quiet as I get up to Caspian. Give it a look over. I don't understand them.
Give me an
I'll say really lowly.
Give me an Arcana check.
16 on the roll. Skills say that is 21.
21? Right. You're a wizard, Harry. As they're probing, you can see, like, you now see the shapes of hands, very small hands pushing against this force. You can hear the... Do you speak Sylvan?
No.
Cool. You know it's that language, you just don't understand what they're saying, but they're pushing through. You get a bit closer, and as they push through, they also push something very thin against it, and you just see it peel ever so slightly as you are very, very aware with your Arcana check that the veil is being pierced not the natural way. Roll initiative.
Something's trying to break.
Oh, you fool.
Of course.
Oh, Gigsy. Oh, Jesus wept. Fuck my actual...
It's fine, you're further back.
So is Harry, apparently.
My music's not working.
I'm so glad I keep Gift of Alacrity on.
I mean, I've got a +5.
Right, the rain is
Tell me better.
absolutely humming it down. It's just you four, isn't it? There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, well, there's not any more of us unless there's something you're willing not to tell us that we've got. Like,
And then the
extra...
Death Knight!
Nah, you're alright.
Yeah.
Well,
I
so
mean,
does
we've
this
just rolled
remind us we've got a
initiative,
group
so we'd beg to
reroll.
differ. But
Right, so Kess, what did you get?
I got 22.
Damn, Zandria, what did you get? I can't see if you're holding fingers.
3.
3, right.
Oh, okay. I don't feel as bad.
Harry, what did you get?
15.
15.
So that's at
Delphin?
the +5.
A magically enhanced 23.
Oh, he's done your guess.
Yeah.
The rain is doing me a dirty.
So it is humming it down.
I was told to stay back.
You can hear thunder above you now, and the the blade that comes through is curved, like a scythe, or more the wheat cutting scythe. You know, like a sickle. Sorry, it says sickle.
Yeah.
It actually says sickle on my page. It's like a great hammer if you spell it sickle, but it cuts through and it actually like just slices through the veil, and you get a rush of arcane energy. Not anything manipulating you, just that presence of power, just rush over you. You as well, Kess, as you're probably stood next to him saying it's there. And you just feel this wave of magical energy wave over you. Nothing, it does nothing to you, but climbing out of this now slit, you see at first 3 of these small, real old-looking grandpa type creatures. They're very small, like halfling-sized. They've got mustaches, moles with hair coming out of them, little beards. Their teeth are perfect because the bad ones are missing. You know what I mean? They've got these red caps that go back over their over their heads that seem to be drenched in some sticky and red. They've got sickles in their hands, and they've got these weird-looking heavy rocker iron boots on as they just sort of climb through this newly cut veil. Their eyes are just solid red. Dalefin, you are about 10 feet from them.
Do I know anything about Redcaps? It's not really my area of study, is it?
Nah. Like the Fae are not that present in the Fae dynasty.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up my full movement and sort of put a hand on Kespian to start moving him back to try and get us towards the rest of the group, and take that as my action because I don't know if they're hostile or not.
So you've just moved 30 feet?
Yeah.
Or do you move a bit further?
Click
You only move
back
further.
towards the road.
You only move further when you're singing, don't you? Cool. So
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, cool. You move back onto the road. So you're now near Ari and Zandria. That's your turn. Kestriel. Dalefin is obviously giving you a bit of a tug.
Encouraged.
You know what Redcaps are. They're very different. Like obviously the ones you see near the deserts they're more covered themselves in the sticky blood rather than wearing a red hat. So the desert lot just drench themselves in it. They don't wear hats, but they're clearly Redcaps. You know they are little bastards. They are very, very unlikely to be reasoned with, as they tend to be the annoying...
With the red caps. Righty-ho. Would you say... Oh, in fact, yeah, you're only 10 foot away.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff it. I am going to move forward 10 foot. I'm going to attack one, and I'm going to see how that goes.
Swing away. So you step forward, and the first one that comes through.
94, that is...
You do notice that when you saw the Death Knight slice their way out before, the implement they used, the Death Knight used, was rough, ready, almost blunted the way it tore through the veil. But these Redcaps
seemed to slice, whereas the other ones seemed to like rip.
This was surgical. Again, you were fully aware they can't do that.
Yeah.
It's cool. So you hit, you swing and get what?
That is 19 to hit.
Yeah, your first scimitar across the first Redcap's face.
That is 7 on damage.
7 on damage.
Your?
Yeah.
Because I'm remembering to add my +3 this week. Helps a lot.
Cool. You slash and you see this thick silver blood pour out of its face. Are you bonus action swinging?
You know I am.
So weapon fire, damn it.
And that is miraculously another 19.
Boom. Your second shot hits.
And that one is a 5.
Points of damage, yeah.
Yup. And then I'm going to use the remainder of my new and improved movement to back up to sort of 10 feet just ahead of the party.
Okay, so it will swing at you as you step back.
No, it won't.
Well, why not? Because you took mobile.
Yes.
There you go. So it will just swing wildly at you. You're not even phased. You walk off. You're like, damn, quick on my feet, and you go back. Yep.
Yep.
That's a case for you. Not liking being hit in the face, it will rush out. Its full movement and some into the party. It will leave the perimeter of the forest and move 50 feet out of that slice onto the road, and it will attack Dalefin on its next turn. That is now Ari's turn.
The one that's now in the middle of the party.
Yep.
It's not already engaged though, is it?
It is in combat with Dalefin, as in
Okay.
his square, as it were.
Okay, fair enough. The one that is that the one that attacked Cass?
It's the one Cass attacked, yeah.
Okay.
You can see the cut on its cheek and just behind its ear.
Are there any more that are coming out?
Yeah. At least 2 from what you can see.
Okay.
Cass and Zandria are fully aware that they normally rove around in packs or gangs, or
Harry wouldn't have a clue of that.
I
know that.
Harry
wouldn't.
Give me a history check, Harry.
Oh, bloody hell.
You've been brought up on stories of Redcaps.
I mean, that's true. 15 plus... Oh, plus 3. Oh, okay, 18.
Cool. They will, if they get hold of you, there is no mercy. They will use your eyeballs for soup. They will suck out your insides. They will have a full Shrek moment on you if they drop you. And they attack in the hundreds, as far as you've been told.
We've just been gifted another reroll.
For the Redcap fight. Thank you very much, Elmer.
I need that.
Remember, you do have 2 now.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
Thank you very much. So yeah, so you are aware that these are evil, horrible, little bastards.
Okay. In which case.
And I'll love them.
Harry just wants to go. Harry doesn't want to go and attack anymore. The one was on Delphin, so I think he'd go for the one on Delphin and try to hit it, I guess.
Cool, so you step up. Are you positioning yourself opposite Delphin to give yourself advantage?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Thanks for that, DM.
I thought I'd ask.
Let's see if we can try and hit it, shall we? Ain't bad. With the rapier, 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Cool. Would I get sneak attack then, because I have advantage?
You would, and Delphin's within 5 feet, so you tick 2 boxes.
Yeah, I forgot about that bit. 1d8 and 2d6. So that is 6 plus 3, 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage?
Yes.
My Redcap does not like you. You just punch her through it with your rapier, and Dalefin, you see the point of the rapier come out of this small Redcap creature. It's still standing, but it is annoyed.
He will get as far to the road as he possibly can.
Does your thing only work if you're on your own? You know, your avoid attack of opportunities, or is it every time you attack something?
It's every time, I think. Let me double check.
Yeah. If it's every time, you're fine, but if it's not, I'm happy not go.
She says, trying to find it.
There's not enough thunder in my music, it's annoying me.
Oh god, I'm under pressure now. I'm like trying to look at it, going, where the hell is it? Fancy footwork. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against the creature can't make opportunity attacks against you for the rest of your turn.
Yeah, cool, you're fine. Cool, so you dance away.
Bah!
That's
Ah,
Harry's turn.
Felicia.
The other two will... I was up to its speed. Well, it can't do that. The other two will rock out of the slit in the veil and move forwards 25 feet. So they're about 20 feet from you lot now, or at least from Delphin. No, hang on, 30, 10. You move 40 feet away, so they're now 15 feet from Delphin. But they don't come any closer. They just stand there, cussing, swearing horrific things that those that speak Sylvan understand, and I won't repeat for the stream. But it's a horrible, horrible, unnecessary name calling. Little bastards. But yeah, all in Sylvan. Wielding their sickles. They start sort of stamping their feet, and you can hear that iron clang as the boots keep catching each other like they're getting ready to run. A bit like a bull would. That's their two's turn. And now it's Andrea.
I'm gonna ping the one in front of Delphin with an arrow.
Obviously.
Because as is
Done by warlocks.
tradition. As is done by warlocks.
I'm pretty sure you don't have a class, you just tipped up as like commoner number 6 with a bow.
Something like that. 18.
18 hits. Your arrow,
Fantastic.
ping! Into the
Ping.
little red cap.
8 points of damage.
8 points. It's had 2 scimitars, it's had a rapier put through it, an arrow. Still standing.
Cool. That's me.
Cool. I put on... Nah, that's a bit much. There we go, a bit more upbeat music for the fans at home. Right, so you shooty, stabby, slashy, smashy. That's round 1 over. Delphin, you got a red cap in front of you that hasn't gone down to several whoopings. It looks like it's going to go down though.
I'm gonna smile at it and then just let a song start trickling from my lips as I begin a blade dance. I'm gonna pull my rapier and I'm gonna stick it repeatedly through this thing's face.
I mean once, yeah?
Yeah, maybe once. For now.
For now. So close.
That is a 18.
18 hits. Your rapier goes straight through the face of the red cap. You pierce one of its red eyes.
15 points of damage.
15?
I'm a duelist now, adding additional damage
yeah,
for
yeah.
fighter levels.
Yeah, what a prick.
The friend.
What a
Yes,
prick!
I am.
I feel like you've said that to everybody bar me. Just what a prick.
We're getting there.
Fancy
Don't-
footwork and adding more points to your damages.
Yeah, wait until you start warlocking it, and then you.
No, I'm sorry. All right, just because I've picked warlock doesn't mean I'm playing a fucking warlock. Oh.
So you'll be shocked to hear, as that rapier goes through its eye, you hear it, and then it through its brain and just slides off your rapier dead. So that's your bonus in action.
Okay, pull the rapier back and maneuver myself directly in front of the other ones, so they've got to go through past me to get to them. Or go further round. Basically, I'm creating myself a roadblock in the middle.
Right.
The wizard tank is now a shield.
That music might be a bit...
All aboard the wizard tank.
Yeah.
Choo-choo!
So, Kesfion, what are you doing? You've just seen Dale shish kebab this red cap, and then step forward and essentially put himself in front of, like, direct line, sort of.
Righty-ho.
pretty sure
I
this was
am going to hopefully cause a great amount of pain to one of the other red caps in front of us. And that should work. That is math. 23 to hit.
God damn. Yeah, that is.
And I'm going to remember to actually use some of my superiority dice as well for a change, because I never use those. So I'm going to roll my normal damage. So that is 7 plus. So that is 13 damage in
13
total.
damage. Oh, joy.
Yarp. And then I'm going to go for my bonus.
Cool.
Which is 15 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
And that is 4. No, it's not. It's 7.
7. You step forward, scimitar's going. It stops
And then
clomping its feet and
Yep.
looks at you aggressively.
And then I'm going to back up towards
And
the
it-
party again.
Calls you Waterboy in Sylvan.
Take that as an
Aggressively.
offence and I start rolling up and You called my brother what?
To be
And
honest, I
then-
think that's probably the cleanest thing they've literally said
Yeah,
since.
by far. We'll release a Red Cap book at some point. Kess, that's you done, mate, unless you got what else.
I'm going to scooch you back.
Skitchy. And you don't get attacked because you're mobile. Cool. What a prick.
What's that? You would like an attack of
I
opportunity?
gave you the option of 2 feet,
I
and
know,
you said this
I
one was better.
literally sat here thinking,
Yep.
he did ask me.
I did ask you, and that was the response you gave him.
So, Ari, it is now your turn because the one that went before you is dead, not far from your feet. Kesfion is engaged in one of them. It stopped stamping its feet and is now angrily shouting something at Kesfion. The other one is still stamping
Can
its
I
feet. and
hear
looking at
that
Dale
that
feet.
he's shouting at Caspian?
Oh, yeah.
Because I do understand Sylvan.
You do understand Sylvan? Alright, cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do speak Sylvan.
Yeah, so you've heard all the cuss words, as many of them, but angrily shouting Waterboy at Kesfion.
Okay.
And then Xandria going, you called my brother what?
And Ari kind of wades in going, you called him what?
Like the worst insult ever. Like.
Dalefin's just stood there like, what are they calling him? What are they calling him?
So what are you doing, Ari?
Ari's going to attack the one that's called him Waterboy.
Cool. You won't be able to manoeuvre yourself for advantage.
That's fair. We will just do a normal attack with no sneaky boys.
But you would still get sneak attack because Kess is stood next to it.
I mean, we probably won't hit with an 11 anyway, it's fine.
You're not far off, but you do indeed miss.
Damn it, Ari, you had one job.
We will try with the dagger though.
Oh,
Bonus action.
remember not to add your ability score.
Yes, I know, 2. I just had 2 if need be. Not with a 2.
Nope.
Jeez.
Whack, whack, whack!
Back
So you-
behind Dalefin, you tube.
So you
You
go,
shoot.
you go running over to Kess to aid him.
Is that the one?
And we'll move on.
Get underfoot.
Get in the dice jail.
So the one that is stood in front of Kesfion, who shouted Waterboy, will swing its sickle at you. Yep. 3 times.
Even though I moved back after my turn.
It's swinging at Kesfield.
Oh. Okay.
Ah, he moved, didn't he? Did you move? Oh, this is even better. How far did you move, Kes? Or did you stay in front of it?
No, because I said I moved back.
Yeah. How far did you move?
So if I moved, I was 10 in front of the party. How far in front of the party did they stop?
They were 15 feet from Dalefin.
They were 15 feet from Dalefin, so...
You'd have had to step in 5 feet and then move back 25 feet. If you do your full movement. Cool, that's what I needed. It will stamp, is that right?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Yeah,
I can't orientate stuff in my brain, so I just be like, I'm still there, right? Cool.
I'm working on Roll20, kids. I'm working on it. It's making me own maps is weird. You're 25 feet from it. It starts stamping its feet again. It rushes you. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Jumps through the air, puts both its feet together. And can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. Buggeration. I can.
As it essentially tries to drop kick you.
I can definitely do you a dex save on that, because that is well, unless this is some proper nails red cap, that is totally not stalling time. Will I try and count in my head? That's 21.
Yeah, you are more than capable. As it jumps through the air, it sort of pauses in its run, jumps into the air and tries to kick you with a 2-footed drop kick, and just fails miserably. You sort of just put both scimitars up. The iron boots hit your scimitars, it lands on the floor and just sort of rights itself and stands and shouts more profanities at you.
I shout some profanities back.
But that will take its turn. So you don't get attacked 3 times with a sickle. The other one will now rush Dalefin, who deliberately put himself there. Can I have a dexterity saving throw? You should be ninjaing through this, lad.
That is a 19 off of the 16 I rolled.
19?
Actually, it's higher than that, I think, because it's a saving throw, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, 19. I was right the first time.
Cool, 19's fine. Same sort of thing. It rushes you, jumps into the air. This one lands on its feet quite happily, though, as you just sort of lean back a little bit and it hits nothing. I should have gone with the sickles. Dalefin. Oh no, it's Sandria.
I'm going to...
It's Sandria.
Yeah.
No, it's fine, just let Dalefin.
Well, if you insist.
So...
One in combat with Cass, one in combat with Dalefin.
Okay.
And the third one just like gearing up.
How...
Can you give me a perception check? I mean, I've presented it like a question, but can you give me a perception check?
I can. 23.
Cool. At the tear, you see a large, almost like a disfigured gecko on 2 legs. And instead of having the little lizard claws, it has very long, sharp claws. This thing is, well, it's large. It's if you were on a grid, it takes up 4 squares, and it just pulls itself through this tear. And you see its eyes, you see the teeth coming up, you see its gecko head that, as kind of the skull's thickened, the eyes are red with the black slits. There is a smattering of green colouring across its forehead and shoulders as it just sort of and steps out of the thing. It is about 8 feet tall and got shoulders on it like a mother kipper.
Cool. So, here we go with mathematics and positioning of characters. So how far are the Redcaps from their tear?
From their tear, they are now 50 feet.
Okay, so they're not near that. Fair. How far am I from the Redcaps?
Did you move after you shot your bow?
Nope.
You're about 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. But I've got everyone else in front of me.
So the one near Delphin is 20 feet from you. The one near Kesfion is 30 feet from you. Because they're not stood side by side.
Are they within 15 feet of each other?
Yes. So if you do cone of something, or yeah, you can. You should be able to miss them too.
That's why I'm like, I probably would have to move myself into a position to not get Dalefin and Kess.
Where's Ari in this? I'm guessing he's not back near as Andrea.
Yeah, you shifted out of the way. You've got movement for days.
Yeah, if I can maneuver my, this is really hard, but not actually. If I can maneuver myself into a position slightly ahead of Kess and Dalefin, so that I can corn these two, that would be fantastic. But I missed, since I can't see your inner mind map, can you tell me, is that possible?
You can position yourself to not hit Kess and Dalefin, but it will put you closer to the large gecko creature that just came through.
Okay, no, new plan.
Only just, because you're obviously
No,
angling.
I'm not taking that fucking risk. I have 19 hit points. That noise. Actually, fuck that noise. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the gecko thing and push it back 10 feet.
Okay.
Which will hopefully just...
Here you go.
Back through the fucking tear you go. So, yeah, we're gonna Eldritch Blast that.
Yeet.
Fucking yeet, my good man. Fucking yeet. Ooh, that is a 22 to hit.
Cool, you hit.
Marvellous. So I get my 1d10. You had to check. I'm gonna get my 1d10. We'll use the bardic dice. Woohoo! 10! Fucking yeet, my boy! Get back!
Yeet.
Cool, it moves back 10 feet towards the tear.
Yep, and it also takes 10 points of damage.
Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly.
So yeah, as that comes out, I'm just like, nope!
None of that today. Thank you.
That was,
Do not want to buy your wares.
10
Goodbye.
points. So you don't push it back through, but you do push it back 10 feet.
I will keep fucking eating it through if I have to.
Cool. Do you got anything else? You've done a...
No, because I don't get fucking bonus actions. One day I will. Not today.
So, Delphin. You've got a red cap in your face.
A question for you. Given the constant downpour, the fact we're in a forest, everything else, would the lighting situation be considered dim?
Yeah.
Okay, escalation game. I'm going to move around the red cap to put myself between the red cap and the gecko, drop my sword, cast Shadow Blade, run it through. Not the gecko, the red cap.
You're going to run round the red cap.
I'm going to move around the red cap, so I'm between the red cap and the gecko. So the gecko would...
Yeah. You, gecko,
drop my sword.
you, red cap. Drop your rapier, summon shadow, katana, stab.
Stab, yep. And because it's dim light, it's at advantage.
Okay.
Which is why I was checking. There's a 19 on the dice. Plus, so 24?
Damn. Yeah.
Oh. 14 points of psychic damage to the red cap.
14?
14.
Cool.
And I will just hold position, trying to make myself look like the easiest thing to eat for the big guy.
Yeah. Foolish Delphin. So yes, you spin round, you summon your shadow katana, and you put it through the red cap. As you do, does it go? It fades away, doesn't it? Every strike, and then you resummon it next time. Is that how it goes? Or do you?
No, it stays stays solid till I throw it. When I throw it, I can summon a new one.
Ah, okay, I'm with you. Okay, cool. You stab.
Stab, good. That's me.
Cool. Delphin, you're done, and now it is Kesvion. You got a red cap in front of you, shouting horrible things. You got a red cap a few feet from you that Delphin's just run round.
I'm going to stab it.
Stabby. Gotta love low-level fighters.
It's gravy time.
It's gravy time.
Stab it.
Thank you very much for the
That
follow. White Wolf
is
Dance.
an 18.
18 does indeed hit.
Woo. And a 6 on damage.
6 on damage. Yeah, slash it.
And then offhand is a 20.
Natural or?
Natural 20.
Hey! You die.
I think that's actually my first one for doing a smack on something. So
You can tell you're so excited. Yes.
yeah,
Slices. He dices.
I did good number rocks.
Double your dices.
Do the dices. So
Double
that
the dice
is-
and roll the dice. That's what.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that is 13 in total
13
of damage.
You get the same look of I hate your face as you did from the last one you stabbed to pieces.
And I am going to take a little bit of space back. Say, oh, it's hard when you don't know where folk are. I'll move back nearer towards Delphin because that seems to be where the shenanigans are going down.
Cool. Delphin's only like 15 feet from you, diagonally.
That's okay.
Yeah, cool. The gecko. You now put yourself on the other side, didn't you, Mr. Delphin?
I did.
Bye, Mr. Delphin.
It will rush forwards, and in its rushing forwards, its huge mouth will open up almost so you can't see the top of its head, in a sort of shark-esque bite as it comes down onto Delphin to try and bite him.
Okay.
And misses. With a 10. It comes down and it just snaps past you as you just move your shoulder. It roars in anger to the sky. There is a hidden harmony in its scream to the sky. There is something musical about it. Horrible music, but it's got a musical edge to its scream to the sky. As those two hands of claws come slashing in towards you. The claws are about 8 inches long. The first claw gets a 9, gets an 11. You're taking a piss. 17 on the third claw.
19 on my AC.
Cool, so it tries to bite you, it swings both claws at you, and you're just like Neo-ing it out of the way. Well, that was...
Dodge tank is strong.
That was educational. Ari, this huge gecko creature...
How far is the gecko from Delphin?
From Delphin? It's in combat with
It's
him.
right on him, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Buggers up my plan. Right. Okay.
You'll hear me yell.
There is...
Deal with the red cap.
There is a red cap in combat with Delphin. There is the huge gecko creature in combat with Delphin. There is a red cap stood by itself because Kesvion left it.
We'll go for the red cap then, yeah,
The one on its
as
own?
advised. Yes.
Cool, so you go rushing across to deal with that one, and you stab.
I'll try and stab. We will see. 16?
16 does indeed hit. Your rapier pierces the solo red cap.
Sneaky, sneaky boys. So, it's 12 plus 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. God damn swashbucklers. That will finish that red cap as you just put the rapier through its throat.
AD, for the sake of fairness, I've just realised something. All those geckos had advantage on me because I was flanked.
Ooh.
That'd be right. I'll do it next time.
Okay.
It'd be reaped.
Just wanted to offer the fairness to it.
Well, to be fair, mate, a 10 and 11 on the first roll still missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
So yeah, cool, that's fine, noted. This is why I need roll 20, you see. So what are you doing, Harry? What are you doing? You got about 10 feet of movement left, which could get you to the red cap that is fighting Dalefin. But you wouldn't be able to use your bonus action to attack because you'd have had to use it in that flurry of stabbing.
I think you just broke Mel.
You've two options: move 10 feet or don't move 10 feet.
He'll move 10 feet.
To engage the red cap.
Yeah.
Cool.
So bonus action, try and attack with a dagger. That's only
You
13 though.
You can't
Oh,
swing
you
your
should
dagger.
have,
Yeah.
Whack, whack.
So
Okay, we'll move up. That's fine. Anyway, I would have
it
missed.
will. The red cap will attack Dalefin with advantage. Because it's.
How has it got advantage?
Because the gecko's on the other side of Dalefin.
But I'm on the other side of I'm on the other side as well.
So it goes you, red cap, Dalefin, gecko.
You're just in a big murder circle with each other.
I'm still flanked.
Correct.
So with advantage, the first roll was a 6. The bardic inspiration dice was a nat 20.
Don't roll ours.
Was a nat 20.
Bardic
Right,
inspiration
much about
dice.
that.
Buy your dice from Bardic Inspiration.
so I
It'll
don't-
kill all the
Killing.
party.
So that's a 26 from the red cap, Delphin. Can you block that with any weird blade singing magic?
I mean,
Yes.
probably, but if it's a natural 20, it's going to hit regardless, so there's no point.
Not if you rocked up a shield, no. Can you get to 26?
24.
Oh,
Can't get
cool.
26.
Cool. So
That would have been real good.
with its first sickle attack, it does. Oh, I've not hit you with a sickle. This little D4s. Goddamn red caps. I hate D4s. So that will do 10, 14 points of slashing damage to you with the first attack. The second attack.
Mr. One Step Boss, just need to do something.
Yep.
Doing a Constitution saving throw for the things, which I have passed.
Cool.
So don't lose concentration.
The second attack to hit is a 25. And you said you could only go up to 24, yeah?
I can only go to 24, yep.
That's another 9 points of slashing. And the third attack, which is a flat roll against Ari, is a natural 20 with the bardic dice.
Why do I suddenly hate our
you,
bardic
Thank
dice?
you, Mel and Luke. If you want natural 20s every roll, bardic inspiration.
Well, who?
And you take,
That's interesting.
Ari, you take 12 points of slashing as it just hacks away into Dalefin and then spins and just catches you clean. You're a little bit too late to lean back out of the way of it.
Damn.
But that's the red caps. Go. Zandria.
Hello.
Ari, red cap, Dalefin, gecko, Kess is in there as well.
How's the red cap looking?
Couple of cuts, but he don't look blooded.
That's a shame.
You will not be able to hit them two with a cone and not get Daleford.
I mean, I wasn't thinking of corning the little blighter. Nah, I trust Abby's got it. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast Gecko guy.
Somebody clip that. You Eldritch Blast the Gecko guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Oi! You've got another reroll, kids, so you're up to 3.
Ooh. 22 for that.
That definitely hits the large gecko creature. Thank you very much, Sawdust.
We need to remember these rerolls, kids.
8 points of damage, and he's pushed 10 feet back.
Cool. 8 points of damage.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Boom. Sandra Eldritch
Gecko's
Blast.
out of combat with me.
It is indeed.
Do I get attack of opportunity?
You do not. If you are forced to move, it does not trigger an attack of opportunity.
Net bunnies. Let's try.
Sorry.
At least you're not in a murder circle anymore.
What's that?
So that's Zandria,
True.
that's your action. You've
I
already...
mean, that's it. I don't have bonus actions.
That's cool. I think if you wanted to move, you just kind of...
I'm holding my ground. I don't need to move.
So, I'm holding my ground on the road. Delphin,
Holding my ground.
you're in combat with a red cap. You are 10 feet away from the gecko.
Bonus action, second wind. Because I need some help.
Oh, he's using his fighter levels. I'll get them up
That's
for next
7
week as
HP back.
well. I'll get your class levels up for next
So back up to double figures. And I'm gonna just wail on the red cap while I can.
Cool. Is this your shadow katana again?
Yes.
Cool.
That is a 18 total to hit.
Oh, yeah.
14 points worth of shadow damage. Shadow damage,
14
psychic damage.
psychic.
Anyway, man.
Shadow
14.
Shadow damage.
To the Shadow Realm!
How many was that? I forgot.
14.
14.
Well, you did take Julius, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
The do list.
So, Delphin, you shadow. Your katana blade cuts through it. It's still standing. Now it looks blooded. More blooded than its red-soaked cap does. You can now see the wounds opening up on the red cap. The little angry grandma-looking bastard.
I'm going to trust it my party and stay in the future murder circle. I will remain exactly where I am.
Mood.
So that is Delphin's go. Kesvio! Murder circle.
Murder
Except the
circle.
gecko that's 10 feet away. You've got a funny feeling it's going to be back in the murder circle.
I'm going for the gecko.
Cool. So you
Because
engage the
Ari's
gecko.
closer. I'm gonna go fight a gecko.
Cool. You go flying into this 8-foot gecko, staring up at it.
And that is 23 to hit.
You definitely hit the 8-foot gecko.
And I'm gonna spend another superiority dice on some more damage. So that is...
Kess, as you run into it, you notice that the damage Zandria did to it with her Eldritch Blast, areas of its flesh have regenerated and healed itself.
Oh, the wee shite bag. Right.
Oh, crap.
It's gravy time.
It's gravy time. Thank you, Dan.
It's not. It's decidedly not gravy time.
Thank you for the follow.
Okay.
Angie Pops, I need 400 followers, I'm just saying. Go.
So that is 16 points of damage, though.
16?
Yar.
Yeah, god damn.
And on my offhand, that will be 21 to hit.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Dan's game.
And that is math. That is 8 points of damage.
Math hits.
Math
It's like a
hits.
math book.
Boom!
Math's
you go
hard.
flying in there and you cut through its slimy flesh. It's more wet to it than the dry scales of a lizard.
It's a bog monster.
Bog monster. Bog monsters go. Well, seeing as Kesvion engaged, it will open its jaw really far back again, so you can't see the top of its head, and just try and slam down those jaws on Kesvion. With a 16.
Yep.
Ooh.
Hits.
Ooh, I didn't expect that to hit. I need damage dice.
Punk time.
Does 9 points of piercing damage to you as you feel as it just slams down onto your like collarbone, shoulder area, and upper chest. You feel the teeth, more like a dog, so they're not sharp.
Yeah.
But they're just blunt and
It's
pushing.
more pressure than
But a lot. It doesn't
Rude.
hold. There we go. Whilst it bites you, then it snaps off. It sort of shakes its, and the two hands of claws come flying in. The first one, no, with a 9, and then the second one is a 15.
hits.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Bardic. Thank you, Bardic. And the low armor class.
I'm gonna
Of
be
course.
funny with my
Was.
dice.
So you
Love
take.
us.
Oh, that was shit. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's not so
And
bad.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's slightly shitter. I have good con though. I have good
I was
con.
gonna say, at least you're not Xandria.
Oh yeah, no, that's more than okay. That's a 22, unless
yeah.
it's got
You're
some
fine.
nails.
You are
level
fine.
Stuff.
As its first claw, you parry away with your scimitars, but you make the mistake of using both scimitars. So the third attack with its other claws slashes across your face. Give me a perception check. Oh my, we've just been raided.
18.
18. So with your perception check, thank you very much for the raid, Trollsbedden. I'm assuming your game's ended. Earlier on, I got to watch a couple hours of their game before coming across this. Thank you very much for the raid, Party of 11. If you want to go watch more DnD5e earlier on in the day, go check out Trollsbedden or Meaden. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I do apologise. They've got a pirate. What more do you want? So as you're slashing into this thing, and then it starts fighting back and clawing at you. When it lands that claw, you feel something wet hit your face as it claws across your face, and as you look to the floor in the pissing down rain, you see a tadpole about 3 inches long, and it's got these weird little sharp sucker teeth on the front of it, and it's just on the floor, and it sort of twitches for a little bit and then stops moving. But it's all
Oh no!
Oh no!
yes.
That's some alien level shit that we do not want in our game.
Roll to stamp on it. No.
Out of character, I realise what this is.
It will
Oh, no.
It will stay in combat with you. And it is now Ari's turn. Ari, you don't notice the tadpole thing, you just notice this giant gecko-like creature smashing into Kesvion and Dalefin entertaining a Redcap.
Ari's gonna shout across to Kess, move back, but he knows it's not gonna happen until next time, so that's fine. I want to hit it with something and I can't because it's gonna hit
The
everyone
red
else.
cap.
I know,
Red
but only
cap.
some rules. I'm gonna hit the red cap in front of me. Yeah.
So you hit the red
that
cap,
would be
you have
the
advantage
thing.
because Dalefin is still
Hey! Well, it's probably a good thing we had advantage because that is 14 to hit.
14.
Mm-hmm.
You hit just.
Oh, so I was like,
All up.
one of you is a bardic dice, I think.
Mel,
my
you can't blame any type of dice because it's your own dice skank that does it to you.
It's my, yeah, this is my loot back into the dice.
So you have
Yeah,
landed.
Mel's not allowed to. Don't worry, anyone watching who's ever bought bardic dice, you do not need to worry about Mel's dice stank getting on your dice. She is not allowed to touch any of the newly processed stock.
Dice only. Go on then, Harry. What damage did you do
That
with
was,
the rapier?
I added it up and then I forgot it.
And your sneak attack.
Yeah, I've got sneak attack as well. So that is 11 points of damage.
Woo!
Oh, well done, Nightbot. That was really good timing.
It's, I noticed that. I was like, I wonder if it reacts to sound. As you put your rapier through it, you put a big piercing slice through its cheek, and a fold of flesh is hanging down, and the little grandmother-looking creature, in common, but a real bad attempt at common, just screams death at you.
He dances back out the way.
You don't want to use your bonus action?
Oh no, yeah, he does want to use his bonus action. God
Oh
damn
no,
it.
yes,
Okay.
brilliant.
Oh no, yeah.
Kill it!
Got a counter.
Oh, I rolled rather nice. So 18 plus 5 is going to hit it.
Boom, yes. Don't you make assumptions. Yeah.
I mean,
This
okay,
Redcap
18
might
plus,
be in
sorry,
plate armor.
18 plus 2 because it's my dagger. Okay,
No.
but still.
You missed.
1, 2, 4. I rolled a 4 as well, so that's 7 points of damage.
7.
Yes,
7.
7.
You kill it by 1 hit point.
Thank you, Bardic Dice. Thank you, Bardic Dice.
I mean,
So-
it did call for death.
Have you, as you shout, as you stab it, it then shouts death at you. You just spin that beautiful crafted dagger and just put it through its eye, and just let it slide off the blade.
What's
onto
with
the
all the
floor.
eye gore tonight?
'Cause
Jeez.
that's what I'd stab if I was a rogue. I'm just saying. They've got rapiers, man. They've got to go for the vulnerable bits, and these things are like 3 foot high.
Go for the
Go for the eyes.
For the squish.
Squish, squish. That's what I've heard, anyway. So the Redcap's dead. I no longer need the Redcap. Let's just concentrate on the Sergeant Gecko. So,
Cool, we will move
Yes.
back towards Zandria.
right, and you'll stay near Zandria. So after Ari, it's the dead Redcap. Ding, 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 ding. Zandria.
Fire off your laser cannons.
Pew pew pew. Have I noticed that the areas where I've Eldritch Blast seem to be, I think you said healing?
Give me a perception check.
Boom. Yeah, God, that's 21.
Yeah. You've noticed it.
I've noticed that it seems to be healing.
Yes.
Cool.
Every 6 seconds or so.
Every 6 seconds. And every round is what, 10 seconds?
No, 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Every round is 6 seconds. Cool. Well, I know what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch at it.
Cool. Is that an attack or a save?
It is a. No, it's me. I make a ranged attack.
Cool. Is that necrotic?
It is.
Cool.
So if I hit, it takes 1d8 and can't regen hit points until the start of my next turn.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, natural 20! Woo. I don't know why I get so excited.
Someone else
I
is
like
rude.
how excited I get over this, and everyone else is just like, woo.
Well,
I can't
ain't,
shout, I
I'm,
get shouted
I'm
at.
not celebrating. I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah. So it takes 6 points of necrotic damage, and it cannot heal, it cannot regen till my next turn.
Cool.
Till the end of my next turn.
2 seconds.
Thank you, Rose, forever producing natural 20s. Although it's real hard to see when it's a natural 20 on a rose dice, even though it is a rose. Still like, what is it?
Cool. You doing anything else? Like moving, or you just holding your ground?
Holding my ground. I
Cool.
don't need to move.
Delphi. Just
I'm no
a
longer-
large red
Oh,
gecko.
sorry. I forgot that was a nat 20, so what was that damage? That damage is doubled because it's crit.
Which was what, 6?
6, so it's 12.
Pew pew pew.
Thanks, Sawdust, for spamming crit, making me remember. Crits mean double down.
So Delphin, what's that doing?
I'm gonna use.
I was about to say it doesn't
Gonna
look
use my
blooded.
movement to get. Doesn't look blooded.
No.
Right. I'm gonna move sort of diagonally to it, so I'm about 20 feet away. And as I'm
Okay.
moving, I'm gonna throw the katana at it.
Ooh, okay. Shadow Katana Death Throw.
I'll take a picture in a second, but that 20.
Yay!
Bardic dice.
Not quite, but same parchment type dice. Let's see. So that is a straight 20 psychic damage. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to resummon it.
Okay, so you throw it. Does a crap ton of psychic damage to the large gecko creature, and you summon it back into your hand. Is that
I'm
you
gonna
done?
keep 20 foot away from it though, and yes,
Cool.
that's me done.
That's valid.
Caspian.
I'ma smack it.
Hello.
I'm if everyone else in the party is okay, going to use one of our rerolls, and then I'm going to attempt to smack it again.
Do you know what?
All yours.
Fine.
Thank you. This time I smack it, I think. That is a 19 to hit.
You do.
Damage is 9.
9 points of damage.
And then I'ma smack it again with my offhand.
Spinning
That is-
scimitars.
23.
Oh yeah.
And that is a 6.
6 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna scuttle on back because Sack's staying in its chomping range. So I'm gonna kind of come up so that I'm beside Delphin.
Cool. How far were you, Delphin? 20 feet?
20 feet away from it, yeah.
Cool. It's now its turn. Harry, did you move after you finished the red cup?
Yeah, I moved back next to Zandria. I
Cool.
said that.
It will rush Delphin and Caspian. It will try to bite Delphin with a 17, which I think it misses. It
Misses.
will then swing a claw at Caspian. Oh shit, I don't know what that dice is.
You'll never know.
19,
Oof.
unless the one Becky
Yep.
picked up's higher.
That hit.
We'll not look at the one that fell off the table. Yeah, so the claw comes in, slash. You take 7 points of piercing damage as you feel the claws go across your chest and that wet slap. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Please don't put a fucking tadpole in my brother. That's all I can hear. That's all I'm seeing.
1 sec. I was working out health and stuff at the same time. Con plus is no, I should be fine. That is a 19 plus 3.
Yeah, cool.
22.
And its third arm slashes across your torso again. No, it's third arm.
It's third arm?
Third attack. Third attack. As long as it's not its third leg, you're all right. 22 on that hit.
Fuck.
And take 8 points of piercing. You still standing?
Yep.
Cool. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Jesus. Leave my brother alone.
He shouldn't stab me with scimitars.
That's 19.
Yep, you're
I
fine.
mean, I've shot him.
Now you've
Was that 7 points or 8 points? Did you say?
Seven.
Seven.
No. 8. Sorry, 8. You were right. And every time, now you noticed it the first time, there's these additional wet slaps to your wherever this creature hits you, and you notice these couple of inch long tadpoles just die on the floor in front of you as they clearly
As long
can't
as they're
survive.
dying, that's the important thing. I look like shit.
I just,
So
I want to like vomit every time this whole wet slapping and like tadpole situation comes. I can just see it in my head, and I'm
None of
not
you have
sure
seen
that
the
I'm.
tadpoles except Cass.
No, I know, but out of character, I feel like I should
Yeah.
vomit
I'm the
from
same,
the
I'm like,
description. It's making me queasy. That's impressive.
Fair. Harry, queeze away.
Quease away.
Ari's back near Zandria. How far is he from Mr. Gecko Tablow?
30 feet.
come join the murder party. We're all invited.
I want to join the murder party. He wants to get away again.
Harry's trying to get in and out.
Yeah.
Like a-
Are
We
there
have
any other
cookies
red
Yes,
and
I
caps?
do.
tadpoles.
Are there any other red caps that are threatening or not?
No.
No. And you give me a perception check.
That's a 3 plus whatever. 5.
Not
Cool.
perceptive.
Carry on. You don't
Getting
see
my
the
dice
assassin in the
Sassy.
Clue.
assassin.
I love how someone in chat's really like, Nat 20 for Ari, I feel it.
That's cute.
That's cute. You
Unlikely,
see me
Albert.
roll.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
So are you going to rush in and help? You'll get advantage on the attack because you'll be running into the behind it.
I'm gonna have to, aren't I?
Have you not got a ranged weapon?
I've got a crossbow technically, that's what I was looking at.
Cool. So you won't get advantage,
I'll
but
pick one up.
you'll still get your sneak attack.
We'll do a crossbow. That's what we'll do.
As long as you've got
In fact-
somebody next to it, you'll get sneak
Yeah.
attack.
That's cool.
The advantage is just bonus
Yeah.
and other stuff.
What we'll do first is we'll do bonus action.
Oh,
We
oh.
will do a healing word on Caspian.
Hey, look at you.
Come
Are you-
through level and bard.
Harry,
Here
are
comes
you
the bard.
Are you a singing bard? How do you bardic your powers?
Oh god. I didn't even think about this part.
Instrument,
Interesting.
story, song, one-liners. Hey, how you doing?
Please, no. I think that
How
might.
you
If
doing?
you try one-liner Ket, I think you might lose the rest of yourself.
It's beautiful.
Drill sergeant.
Climbs
Like a drill
into the
sergeant yelling
gecko's
into
mouth.
Please better.
Take me now.
He would have been taught by a classic bard, and so therefore he would go for a song of some description. She says,
Brilliant.
going, I can't sing. Yay!
So it's a
this
healing
through.
word, so it's a it's just a tune or two. You kind of you whistle and there's an arcane energy to it. And
Okay,
you
that
heal
works.
Caspian.
Yay! That
Healing
is
word.
old.
There.
There. Pretty
Ruffworx
much.
wants to pick up lines.
Oh gosh,
Oh,
no.
no, not for Caspian. 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. I don't know what that is yet.
For a
That's
bard,
fun.
it's charisma.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Plus 2 then. So 1d4 plus 2. So you get a little. Oh, I rolled a 4 again. You get 6 points of healing. Yay!
Thank you.
You got something, right? Okay. And with that, let's try and attack it with the crossbow.
I look arguably twice as good as I did previously.
We'll see about that.
That was threatening. 15 to hit
15.
Mr. Gecko, yeah.
You just hit.
Ooh, okay. Crossbow, 1d6, okay. And I get sneak.
Yep.
6. They all rolled 2s. 6. So 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Ooh. Woo.
Ooh.
Gecko no likey. Is that Harry done then?
That is Ari done because he's staying where he is next to Zandria.
Zandria. Everyone, them two are in combat with it. You and Harry are not.
Yeah. How is Gecko looking?
Pretty hurt.
Pretty hurt.
You reckon if you're all in sync, you could probably drop it? We'll get these goddamn tadpoles off, I'll tell you now. I love how even at this level, everything's tactical. It's a chess
Everything
match.
is tactical. Everything has to be well planned. We don't like to take unnecessary risk.
Oh, yeah. I do. I love it. It's great.
No, you do.
I was going to say, why are you playing Zandria, who is like the queen of unnecessary risk?
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything she does is a tactical risk.
Are you running in with your daggers?
No, I'm not. Do I the lizard creature, do I recognize, like, have I come across one of these before? No.
You have not. Give me a history check.
Not a good thing to ask. It's an intelligence roll, and as we all know, siblings don't have intelligence.
I do apologise.
No, that's a 15.
15. There are gecko-like creatures that live in the wilds. Yours are very different to this in the Oasis Forest, but yeah.
I was hoping I might know if it was like a Fae-related creature or not.
It is definitely Fae-esque, or at least the ones in the Oasis are.
Yeah.
You just don't know anything about them.
Oh, I can't do that anymore. Oh, could I?
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. I am going to move to behind Kess.
Kess is on the other side of it. It'll take you a dash to get to Kess.
Kess is on the other side of it.
Yeah.
So Kess and Dale run diagonally away from it. So it goes you and Harry, a bit of a 30-foot gap, the gecko, and then Dale thinning Kess.
Okay, so distance-wise, how far am I from Kess?
35 feet. Technically 40 feet because the creature is 10 feet of squares, so you're 40 feet from Kess. Why, you're going to Eldritch Blast him to health?
No, I was going to Misty Step so I could get towards Kess.
Oh, nice. Well, it'll put you within 10 feet.
I need to be next to Kess.
Can you not
for what
Misty
I'm
Step
doing.
and then run round?
Well, yeah, but if I Misty Step, am I in range for it to attack? I guess not.
If you Misty Step right behind it, yes. But you've got 60 feet of movement with a Misty Step and you're 30 feet of walking. So you can
Misty Step's only 30, not 60.
Yes, but then you can walk 30.
Oh, walk the rest. Yeah.
So you can Misty Step
right, okay,
at an angle and then just walk round to Kess, and you'd avoid the creature.
So bonus action, I am going to Misty Step.
Cool. Ari, Zandria disappears and reappears 30 feet over that way.
And then I'm going to walk to behind Kess.
Cool, you are now behind
I like
Kess.
the idea you just stroll, just bimble, just saunter.
And then I'm going to touch Kess on the shoulder. And I am going to cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay.
And hope for the love of dear God, that
It falls into one of those.
it falls into one of those.
Until the spell ends, one willing creature. I'm assuming you're willing, Cass. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Several benefits. Disadvantage on attack rolls. Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
I'm mainly going for the disadvantage on attack rolls.
Frightened, or possessed by such a creature. Cool. Noted. So you feel it's a strange fit. You feel like you're back in the deserts, Caspian. That summer heat of the desert, the slight drop in temperature among the oasis because of the water coming up. It feels very, very refreshing, and it feels very, very familiar.
And then once I'm done that, I'm going to use whatever movement I have left to move back.
Cool. You can move another 10 feet.
That's where I'm going then.
Cool.
Wow, that was possibly the most spells that Sandria's used in one go.
That was good, actually, calling me that. Oh, beautiful. Right. Need it. Dale, finish.
I would have done Dale, but let's be honest, he's got enough fucking AC.
His nails that long.
Tank.
Dalefin, the AC 40 wizard.
I mean, from where I am, I'm going to put myself in a position to give Kesfi an advantage when he starts
you move round.
attacking. And I'm going to just lay into it with the katana.
That also means you get advantage.
I already have it for the dim light anyway, so...
yeah, but if you put yourself in a position for Kess, you've obviously in it.
Yeah. That is... 23?
That lands.
6, 7... 18 points of psychic.
18?
18. And that's me.
How would you
just wailing into it?
Like to finish this creature? Don't sue me.
Okay. As I'm running past them, instead, I'm just going to run round to the back of it, bring the sword up and round its neck from behind, and just pull, so the head comes flying off.
It takes 20 points of bludgeoning damage from the falling head.
Kess, give me a dex save.
I was joking.
Jesus.
I was joking, but you know.
Oh no, that should be okay unless it's a very agile falling head. That is 19.
Cool. So for the viewers at home, a homebrew rule we use is if a creature is large and above than you, and it falls anywhere near you, then you do a dex save to get out of the way of it. So if you're fighting a dragon and you drop it, let's hope you can move out of the way of the gargantuan creature. And you do. You move out of the way of the gecko creature as you just see Dalefin perform some sort of anime strike. And yes, the rain is around you, although I can't hear it. I can hear it now, so maybe the viewers can hear it as well. Yeah, that's good. I like that. And thunder going off. Oh yes. You really should hear this, guys. It's brilliant. The chat will tell you. So you've managed to kill the 3 redcaps, the large gecko, like aberration creature that came through. You now notice, as you quickly look around, that the slit in the wall veil between the wilds and the material realm is sealing itself. It's just sort of, as the folds touch again, they're sort of sealing. The rain is absolutely belting it down. You can hear thunderclaps going off left, right and centre. If you were to get into a fight going forwards now, you think the rain is that heavy, your strikes will be quite sluggish to get through. The rain is physically hitting you now instead of just being heavy rain. It's the late morning, you're about to trek off, or whatever you're going to do in that area, we will find out after a break, as it is 9:45 and we normally break at 9:30. So, Well, I've got you all. Thank you very much, Trolls Medden, if you're still around for the raid. I hope you all lot enjoyed it, and I hope you're sticking around to see the end. We are on till 11, so another hour and 15 minutes. We're going to have a quick grab a brew and a bio break right now. What you will see at the break is an announcement banner page that essentially gives you details on the 48-hour stream we're going to be doing for 3 charities. The 3 charities are Mind, Rainbow Trust and Mermaids. If you go look up those 3 charities, they will give you lots of detail on what they deal with. And they're very close to a lot of, well, they're very close to the channel's heart. There's a lot of people on this channel that have got a lot of love for those 3 charities, so we're going to try and raise a few quid for them. So have a look at that, and we're all over social media. We'll be back in 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Don't go away, and shout as many of your friends as you can to come and watch us, and yeah. So, see you in a bit, see you in a bit. You guys can't speak, but chat, you should still be able to hear me. If you look at the details on the picture you see in front of you, feel free to whisper me on Twitch or via other social medias that you follow me on or follow the channel on. And if you want more information, please ask. I'm now off to get a cup of tea. See you very, very shortly. Hello folks, we are just taking our bums in seats. We'll be right back with you. As you can see, you should be able to see a picture that says Heavy's 48-hour gaming challenge. Those are the 3 charities that we're doing. The link for the Just Giving page you can see is justgiving.com/team/heavy48. So you can go find our page there. The team pages don't allow you to put the specific charity as a donate. It's the person that created the page because it's a collection of pages. So we've done it on if you wish to support mine, donate to myself, Mermaids to Kelly, Rainbow Trust to Rob. And we're trying to hit 500 quid for each of those. But we'll see how it goes. We've got a couple months to go until the 28th of August. It's the bank holiday weekend. So, but yeah, right. Do we have a look? Let me check. We don't. Right, I'm coming back in. And we are back. The lovely Luke. Well, oh, look at that. Timing. Timing. Literally just come back and Luke appears. Like some skills.
Magic.
So,
What do I do?
thank you very much for staying tuned. If you're new to the channel, this is Heavyweight Gaming's channel. We play lots of tabletop and we're currently playing Dungeons & Dragons 5e because it's cool as fuck. So this is our campaign, Fables Among Titans, session 11. Just before the break, this lovely bunch, the Veil, Wall, whatever terminology you lovely people use in your world of the wilds of the Fae and the material realm was so thin that a few redcaps and a very large gecko-like creature that didn't look cute at all came through the veil and attacked you. So much so that the redcaps left the protection of the forest, even in the material realm, to rush you on the road. You did notice before the break that the seal, slice in the veil had sealed itself up. And you are left with 3 dead redcaps at your feet and a 8-foot gecko clawed monstrosity or aberration. What do you want to do, folks? It is hammering it down, thunder going off, hoorah!
Looting the bodies.
You loot the bodies. The redcaps have a very, very blooded hood. They have a sickle. They have iron boots. They have no other coinage or anything on them.
Nah. Cool.
Well, it's Andrea's robbing. I'm gonna see if there's anything salvageable off of the giant gecko.
When you say
magic
salvageable,
components, eyes, teeth.
alright, so you're going for proper salvage.
Yeah.
Give me a nature check.
It's a 13.
13.
Before bonus, sorry. Because D&D Beyond's great at that. Oh no, it's 16. I have a +3 in nature.
Because it's intelligence. So,
Mm.
being a wizard of sorts, you are very aware that reagents, various creatures, batwing, etc., are used for spells. This you manage to work out between your nature knowledge and your arcane knowledge that it is a fae and an aberration. So you are aware that these creatures can be used in spell components, at least for levels of spell beyond your current knowledge, but you are aware that these still get used as an ingredient. You reckon if you manage to take its eyes and claws, all about the eyes, guess, then you can use them, or somebody could use them for magical works. But you would need to remove them so they are, I say intact, but in a usable state.
Okay, I'm going to make an attempt to remove its eyes, its claws, and a few teeth just as
Cool.
something as a curiosity, a trophy.
So, how are you removing the eyes? Shadow katana?
No, I'm
Sandria's got
gonna
7'4".
just gonna pull a regular old dagger, probably one I've used for cutting like ingredients and stuff before, and I'm just going to try and get behind and see if I can pop them out.
What guess is that I am
Just
a
to
stoic.
really make
No, things just give me the absolute bulk.
So give me a spoon. Helmer says use a spoon. Jesus Christ.
Why a spoon? Why not? No, dull you in it, it'll hurt more.
Oh.
Give me a survival check.
Okay.
As
That's not
Dale
going to be as good.
hobbies at home are not usually removing one's eyes.
Again, a 16. Down from a 17,
You
though.
pop the first eye out. You manage to use your dagger and you kind of cut round the eyelid, sever the optic nerve at the back, and just flick it out. So you now have
Did this on purpose.
Thanks for that.
you now have an eye of some sort of fey aberration creature. It's very warm to touch, as in fire warm. It's very heated. But it's just a red orb with a black slit in it. And it kind of, within about 2 seconds of holding it in your hand, it solidifies. So it now looks like a red stone that has been smoothed with a black slit.
I'll save me salting it, I suppose. I'll put it into the bag, go for the next one, and just then move on to the claws.
Survival check on the other eye. This is D&D, kids. This is D&D. 95.
Not as good, only a 12.
Ooh, you are correct. For the sake of Kess, you do not succeed in removing that eye.
Right.
Before we lose Luke.
A selection of the claws.
Give me one roll to see if you can get how many, if any.
That is
Sawdust will say rerolls, kids, rerolls.
No, you can keep that.
I only one eye, I'm good. If I didn't get any, I'd have done one. 18.
On the claws, roll a d4. +1.
We're ready out. 4.
Cool. Is that including the +1 or?
That's including the +1.
Yeah. So you get 4 claws. They are about 8 inch long, and they are a dark grey coloured bone.
Okay. Any sign? I know I didn't see them, but any sign of this, the tadpoles or anything else like that that have come out of when he was
they
attacking
look
with
like
those claws?
2-inch pieces right now of wet charcoal mush on the floor. But you can, where you've been looking around the creature, you notice them as a third party to this corpse.
Okay. And I'll completely, without any delicacy, just remove some teeth. No purpose behind them beyond sort of
Give me a
souvenir.
strength check. Pulling teeth ain't easy, man.
A total of 11.
Cool. You just rag on them, you give them a punch, you hit them with the hilt of your dagger. You chip a bit of the bone off the teeth, but these teeth are a couple of inch long. They are rooted in this thing's head.
I'll give up on it after a bit then.
While
So, like,
he's
sorry about that,
sorting
wizard things.
tonight's dinner, what are you lot doing?
I'm moving the redcap bodies to just back towards the side of the trees and kind of like looking over the bodies and just. I mean, I could burn them.
Cast, do you help Zandria?
Yeah, he is mostly looking to see if one of the sickles looks any different. Because obviously it sounded like it looked like, in your wonderful auditory description, it was a sickle that was used to slice through.
So you are correct.
I was going to say, Ari's going to be doing the same
did-
kind of thing.
You did see the sickle make the incision in the veil. Checking out the weaponry, they are just poorly made iron sickles. There doesn't seem to be anything radiating from them that to touch. Nothing looks out the ordinary. They're quite poorly made, to be fair. Yeah, they just don't seem to have any substantial evidence around them that they could do that sort of supernatural thing. I mean, the dagger that the Death Knight used was ornate, curved, jagged.
Yeah.
Like, it was clearly something that had been crafted for that design. You get the feeling that the Redcaps just got lucky with the what's the word? Fragility of the veil.
Yeah.
Fragility. Somebody Google that, see if it's real.
Fragility is the word.
Boom. Give myself an inspiration die.
No, you don't get them. Wait.
And you managed to, whilst doing this, you managed to successfully
Yeah.
move the Redcaps beneath the forest tree canopy. I mean, it's a bit of a struggle, just because of the rain. There's a lot of mud now.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, kids?
Emmy's kind of watching Dilton with, like, horrified, like, what the hell? And then he's kind of like, he wants to have a close look at the claws though and see if that might have got through the veil, maybe.
The ones
I'll
that they'll
hand one over.
Alright, yeah, cool.
Ash, you want-
As you take the claw, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that ain't bad. Saving throw. 16.
16. Cool. When you hold it, you can feel it burning the palm of your hand, so you kind of check like you took something hot out of the oven. And as long as you move it between your hands, it doesn't burn. It's just on the edge of if you held it for a long time. You don't think it'd mark you, but you do know if you held it for a long time. Like it's like when you lean on a radiator and it's a little bit like, oof, when you're off. But you manage to like toss it between your hands and it doesn't make any permanent damage.
Hey-do.
But you reacted very differently to Dalefin. Give me a perception check.
We like this dice. That is an 18 with my new perception. Yeah.
On reaction to that, you spin around thinking someone's behind you, but there's nobody there.
Well,
am I noticing this craziness?
Yeah, you've just handed Harry this claw, and Harry's just gone up, 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 and then spun to see, as if tapped on the
What
shoulder, just spun round.
What are you doing?
it's really hot. There's someone behind me and
Just gonna look over Harry's shoulder.
There ain't nothing there.
Nothing behind you. I hold the hand out for the claw again.
definitely passes it back.
Yeah, it's piss wet through
No.
it. Dark grey bone, claw in your hand, rain smashing your face. Rain smashing your face. I should write poetry.
I'm gonna hand over another one of the claws. Does this do the same thing? Science.
You feel the heat immediately in your hand, but constitutionally, you are fine. You reckon because you know it's coming, you kind of brace yourself for it. You still have to hot potato it, but it's more casual now. You can kind of just keep tossing it between your hands.
Yeah, it's still warm. You can have it back.
Right.
Again, Ari, give me a perception check as you hold the claw.
Oh, that's better. That is a 21.
Boom! You spin round and say nothing, as if someone tapped you on the shoulder.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Cass!
Kess's best day ever. He'll kind of like look up from where he's
Can I
adding.
borrow you a sec?
Yeah. And he'll kind of like bop on over. Well,
I hold the claw up. Look, Cass. This has just had a reaction with Ari. It says it's incredibly hot. Do me a favour, hold your hand out. I'm going to give it to you, see if there's the same reaction, or if this is just a human thing. on the hat.
Okay. And he'll...
Cass, you've got a dark grey bone claw in your hand, about 6 to 8 inches long. Piss wet through.
He's just gonna like stand there with it like literally just in the middle, like...
I'll take the claw back and just turn to look at Harry. Interesting. I need to do some study on that, I think. And I'll
I
put it
was looking at it because I was thinking that might have been what's like torn through properly.
Not impossible.
Did you get one of those sickles that they were the little dudes with the red hats were fighting with, the red caps?
The red hats.
The little ones with the red hats.
The little ones.
I realised halfway through that sentence Ari would actually know what they are, so
yeah, but from what I can tell, they just look like kind of crappy sickles. But
I mean,
again,
apparently the claws don't react to anything else apart from humans, so...
go for it. It might be worth getting Dalton to do his thing on them first, though.
I mean, I'll literally just stand here and do that a little bit. And then I'll cast Detect Magic.
Does Detect Magic give you school?
Yes. It will after time. I have to focus on it for a bit for it to get to school, but it does give it after.
Okay, then how long are you...
I'm going to hold on to it for about 30 seconds, just take a walk around, see what I can see.
It seems to be from the school of fuckery and shenanigans.
Concentration up to 10 minutes, sense of presence of magic within 30 feet of you, sense magic in this way. You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area. Magic. And you learn its school of magic, if any. You already have the school of Ari's sword and dagger, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, so there is a leaving energy of conjuration magic from the gecko creature, as in and you kind of detect it as it's dissipating into the ground.
Right.
Other than what people have got on them, there's nothing else that... I tell a lie. Where the slit in the veil was, you detect magic. No school.
So raw magic.
Just
basically.
raw magic. And you feel it strengthening in power, as if the thinness of the veil is thickening.
It's repairing itself.
Yeah.
But the sickles, the claws,
No, none of that.
Ari.
Other than Ari's
No,
sword and
there's-
dagger.
I'll turn back. Doesn't appear to be anything. The veil's healing. I can see that. But none of the items they're carrying are magical. No items I've taken from this beast, not magical. There's no reason they should be reacting the way they're doing to you, Ari. I'm
in
overall
a sickle.
stunned. I don't like being stunned. Gonna reach
Drea.
down, pick a sickle up and hand one over.
Whilst this was all happening, Xandria was legit burning the bodies of the Redcaps.
How are you burning them?
I am using
Magic or not?
words. Yep, firebolt.
Fireball. Cool. You're struggling to set them on fire with firebolt, but you're doing a fair amount of damage to them that they will probably become one with nature after a short time.
Yeah, I mean I can keep firebolting till the cows come home. So
And the
I had this
cows
image of the three of us.
What?
I had an image of like three of us turn around just to see Xandria there. I am the god of hellfire.
I bring you. So what are you doing? Xandria is putting the Redcaps to rest. Kess, Dalefin, Ari. You've got Dalefin doing a detect magic. Ari avoiding touching claws. Did you just give Ari a sickle? Do you take the sickle?
Mm-hmm. He's volunteering to take
Yeah,
it.
cool.
He's like, let's see if anything stupid happens now, shall we?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Kind of like runs his hand up and down it like he's expecting it to be hot. He's like, and then
Piss
kind of
wet
looking
through.
over, going,
Piss wet through, badly made iron sickle.
yeah, that didn't do anything. That's really weird.
I'm gonna take the eyeball out of my bag and hold it out to Harry.
What? Oh, the eyeball! Oh no!
What?
It's in stone form. It is a red
Yeah.
stone eye.
He's not just pulled, like.
He's just a human
Crab
like,
rib.
guinea pig. It's
Squishy
like-
I
eyeball.
say that might be a different eye that Delphins had since, back in day.
Are we kind of like?
We don't
like,
talk about those days. I mean, you don't have to, but you're already playing, I suppose. I'll put the eye into Harry's hands.
Exactly
Expecting
the
it to be
same
really
feeling.
squishy and
It
gross.
starts getting really hot to the point where you don't like handling it. Hot potato in. Give me a perception check.
Oh god.
Potato, hot potato.
11.
You spin round again as if someone's tapped you on the shoulder.
Nope, you can have that one back.
I'm gonna point, look at Kess. That!
Drea,
Kess,
come hold this weird eye thing a sec.
Jeez.
do you know it's not the worst thing you've asked me to hold?
Oh my god. We'll cut that out of the stream.
Whoa!
Just saying.
Bad artist, stand down!
Mm.
Wow,
For 200
guys.
bits, you can get free membership to our OnlyFans site.
What?
Even the chat.
200
even
bets,
the
you
chat.
can obliterate that from Luke's memory.
Even chat.
Uh,
You carry on, Zandria.
please can we not sexualize the twins?
We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't. You did.
I said it's not the weirdest thing you've asked me to hold. You then went there.
I merely said we could make extra money with fan art. So you go over to Kess with the eye and hold his eye. There's
Kess
one.
isn't touching the eye.
I was going to say Kess isn't
Dalefin's
holding it.
got it.
Dalefin's holding the eye.
You take hold of Delphin's eye. Just the one.
I'm gonna hand you the claw instead, just to get us out of this.
Yeah, end our suffering, please.
Saved
please.
by the wizard.
Please just end us. Right, okay. I will take the claw off Delphin.
Cool. Nothing. Dark grey bone claw. Piss wet through.
It's a claw.
Yeah, Ari freaks out if you give it to him.
Oh, excellent. And I start chasing Harry with it. Come on, Harry,
I
touch
am
it,
too
touch
slow
it.
to stop.
I was like, no.
Pissing down rain.
Hello?
Thunderstorm. Sandria's chasing Harry around in the mud.
Claw just near.
Ah!
I'm just gonna stand side by side with Kersfield with like the sweat drop off the side of the head.
You gave me it, and then you gave me the ammunition.
So, are you chasing Harry with it?
Yeah.
Cool. This is a different light. Castile, you see Harry chasing. You see Cassandra chasing Harry with the claw.
Ari can move pretty fast. Ari's moving.
I'm just gonna look at Kess. I'm gonna be on the road if you need me, and I'll just start walking.
Oh, you're not leaving me here with the two.
I was expecting you to follow.
Guys, we're heading out. And he'll follow Dale into the road.
Are you leaving the gecko creature where it is?
I'm not bringing it with me.
That's right.
Actually, no, there was something I wanted to check before we left. Does it show any signs of regenerating still?
Give me an investigation check.
I'm good at investigation. That is a 19.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, saw it. I'm here to fight, not to clean.
Morrod's problem.
So you, late morning, pissing down rain, thunderstorm. Eventually you'll get to somewhere I don't need to use that description. And you carry on down the road. Cass, are you still going to be doing your zigzag to road to forest to road to forest?
Yep.
To road. Cool. The day is uneventful and miserable as sin. Daelfin, you do not see yourself anywhere. There is now an air of misery. You just, the rain, the storm. I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to mute myself. I'm not going to sneeze, that's definitely going to sneak up on me. You feel that, but don't you laugh at me. You feel the misery in the air. It's just like walking into a room, just being like, oh crap, what about, like, you notice it immediately. The rain bearing down on you, the forever sounds above your head. You don't see a lot of lightning, to be fair. You do hear a lot of thunder. You move on, it's getting towards evening time. All of you can't help but just feel a little bit glum. Like, and then you bring yourselves up a little bit, but every now and then you just feel it drawing on you.
Chases Harry with a clock and the gym.
And then she's content.
Dave, you can't post links, which is, you might be able to see it, but nobody else will be able to see it. So
Yep.
We'll sort
You've
that
just
out.
sent us 3 stars. 3 stars out of 5. Disappointing.
Disappointing.
How do you know it's not 3 out of 3? So you move on, the evening comes upon you, the rain has been relentless. At least over the last few days it's kind of come and gone. But it's alright, Dave, don't worry about it. It's Nightbot. Oh, it's Nightbot. Solid 5 out of 7, yes.
5 out of 7. I'll take that. I'll take that.
It's above average.
Yeah.
You get to the evening time, there is no stop area that you can find nearby. Now you don't know if that's because you haven't gone far enough because of the rain and it's kind of slowed you down, or if there just isn't one here. Harry doesn't know the place well enough to judge, but you do notice that when you get to see the odd break through the rain where the estuary is, it's everywhere, this storm. It's not just above yourselves. Bearing in mind there's a few miles between you and the town populace that you can see as you are higher up. You can see very, very, very faint flickerings of some sort of light source. I mean, they are pinheads in the distance, as you still have a couple of days to go. Time to camp. You camp on the road, or do you camp under the trees? Thunderclap, thunderclap.
In between, like just off the road, I would say.
In between, just
Does it look like the only sort of cover would be in the trees? There's nothing else.
right
we
now
can
where you
provide.
are, it starts sloping down towards the estuary, which would take you a couple of hours to traverse to the actual estuary itself, or the trees, which are a damn sight closer. But anything above head, it looks like that the trees are the only cover in this immediate vicinity. And you reckon it's late, like it's not far off. You can't even see the sun setting, it's just thick cloud and storm, but it's getting dark a damn sight quicker than it normally does.
Yeah. I know you're not gonna like this, Ari, but it might be worth trying to take refuge at the edge of the forest tonight. Just with it being so incredibly wet.
You know, the things that come from the forest and the fact that they don't seem to like me because I'm human. I'm not massively keen on going in the forest, but I mean, I'm the only one at risk, it seems, so.
We aren't going to just leave you in there on your own.
Fine.
I mean, it depends what everyone else thinks as well. I'm just no. I would appreciate a little bit of cover.
You're the one calling the shots on this one, as far as I'm concerned. Cover sounds like a great idea. I'm with you.
Agreed.
Let's go for the woods. Make sure it makes it any easier, Harry. Between us, we'll at least keep on watching. You can actually get some rest, and if anything, rather than having to look out into the darkness constantly, that makes it better.
Good point, but then some of you got kind of hurt as well, so we all kind of need a bit of rest.
So,
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you're camping under the trees?
Yeah, but like just on the edge, so that if we do need to boost, we can.
Just try and give yourself a bit of respite from the downpour, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, you set up what camp you can, no chance of a fire. There's now lanes of water flowing because you're up high, so there's obviously a sloping gradient all around you. You just get these odd lanes of water rushing around into the tree line, excuse me, and then obviously down the slope towards the estuary. It is squelchy, muddy, you can't seem to find anywhere to sit comfortably, and you become to the point where you are all aware that it is past the evening. You eat what rations you have or not have, but you essentially manage to do yourselves an half decent cashew nut and a bit of beef jerky and a rye beta, why not? And you are camping for the evening. How are you dealing with watch during this lovely evening?
I'm happy to take first watch.
Dale,
I'll take.
can you do me a favour and turn your camera off and back on
I was
again?
just messaging you that.
You're the only one who's allowed to do this. There we go.
Better.
Thank you. So, sorry, you were saying.
Me?
Yeah,
AJ?
all right, I might have.
Oh.
Yeah, cool. So, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Cass was saying he was taking first watch.
Cass
I'll
is
take
taking
first watch.
Cass is first.
I will take second.
Cass, Andrea. You're doing it in ones, yeah?
We can, or we
Yeah.
can
So it's up to you.
depends what
I just need to know.
With the fact that we all just need 4 hours sleep, there'll be overlap anyway, won't there?
Not all of you just
Well,
need 4 hours.
some of you need 4 hours. some
Well,
of us
just
need
us three, not Ari. If we let Ari sleep through and start off with just one, and then the other two can stay
Dale,
up from
Dale,
that
Finn,
point
give
because
me-
they'll have had 4 hours.
Delphin, just give me a perception check. Disadvantage.
That is a total 9.
9. Cool. Carry on.
9.
3 of you need 4. 1 of you needs 8. As far as you are concerned, my good friend.
Okay. I'll take joint second watch. I only need the 4.
Joint with Zandria.
So yeah, and from then I'll just stay up.
Same.
Right,
So it's 2 watches.
but I want to
Yeah.
take my turn as well.
So, Ari, you're staying up with Cass for a couple of hours and then sleeping through? With Cass?
It's like it.
No, you know what I mean. Right, cool.
Stop.
If it had been any other character, I wouldn't have said that, but it's Harry. I need to be clear to the lovely chap. So, Cass, Fionn and Harry, you'll take first watch of what you can only guess. Cass has done pretty badass, to be fair, tracking and moving and guiding through the forestry. You might be a local Harry, but it's not your bag. So just with that skill set, Kess is able to guesstimate. We should probably get shut eye now, and then does the math for you to know that you'll do yours, and then Zandria and Dale Finn will do theirs. Zandria and Dale Finn go into their meditative state. That leaves Kess and Harry out and about. I have managed to spill water all over my notes.
Oh no.
Nice. Oh, it's so atmospheric.
Even raining in my house. Can I have
We
perception?
love a bit of 5D.
5D.
5D, eh? Ari and Caspian, can you give me perception checks?
We can indeed. That is a 19.
Cool. Ari.
It is 13.
13. I wish I'd rolled on that one. I'd have probably been able to miss. That's how bad the roll was. Negatives. So, Ari, you can't see through the rain. It's just pounding. It starts getting windy. You can't concentrate on anything really. All you can hear is the thunder and the of the rain hitting the ground. Kesfion,
Yar?
even with your keen Legolas eyes, you still feel that it's hard work keeping watch in this weather. I mean, it's new to you for starters. You're used to desert weather, less storms, and but yeah, you managed to notice a coloration of light not far from you. It is
Into the road or into the woods?
into the woods, but to your right, so they're right on the edge, like the last tree before you cross across into the road. You see 3 real small orbs of white light. They're about the size of that eye, so a ping pong ball size, if you know how big a ping pong ball is. You just see them flickering very faintly.
Is it something that I've heard of before?
It is not. I mean, I know where you were going, but it doesn't match the description.
Okay. He's still gonna probably make sure that Ari doesn't get too interested in the glowing lights in the distance.
Funny that. Bloody human.
So, is it always under 6 foot of water here?
Pretty much.
or-
Yeah, it's kind of the climate.
Except in the cities.
Yeah. So I
Said the
tend to
sky.
well, I tend to spend a bit more time in the cities, to be fair, because it's not usually this bad. Like, it's pretty disgusting right now. Not gonna lie.
That would be an apt descriptor. Yeah, it's absolutely foul. I'm not sure why anyone ever settled here. And it's just so absolutely like drowned cat. Like, why would you set up your empire in this bucket?
I mean, I'd recommend getting a better cloak, and then it protects you a little bit more. But that's kind of all you can really do when you're traveling around these parts.
We need to look into better camp wear at the next.
Yeah, like tents and bedrolls and proper camping stuff would kind of be probably for the best. Much as I hate it, but if we're spending a lot of time on the road, we might want to do that when we get to town.
And yeah, it'll just be kind of small talk for the rest of just kind of keeping a wee eye on like where those lights are in relation to them and
They're
making
about
sure that
40 feet, so you're right.
Ari doesn't get chumped in the night by
But-
something.
They're not moving either. As
No.
in, they're not coming towards you. They're just sort of there,
Just
like
chilling.
hanging. Yeah.
Cool. They can chill over there.
Do you finish up your rest and pass on to Delphin and Xandria?
Yup.
Cool. You do exactly that.
We'll pass on to Delphin and Xandria about our little nightlight buddies.
You will.
Yep.
I was
And
like,
then
Goodbye.
and then going to do a big sleep because I have not much of the health points at the moment, and I would like some of those back.
So, Kesfiord and Ari, you get your head down. Delphin and Xandria, you are awake from your dreamlike state to take watch. The little lights Kesvion pointed out to you are indeed about 40 foot from where you guys have chosen to camp, in a pretty much static state. Just these three little white orbs of light, 40 foot near a tree. And it is your turn to watch. You've already seen them, so you don't need to roll for it.
I'll give Xandria a bit of a look. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to walk 10 feet and cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, Conjuration.
Okay. Are they individual
It's a
conjurations, or
one,
is it
single entity of energy?
Okay. That'll be as far as I take any sort of interest in those. I'm going to move on back. Just go. Definitely magical conjuration, similar. Did it feel similar to the conjuration that was flowing out of the gecko?
No idea. That's all you get off your read.
Okay.
There's no similarity.
Definitely. Yeah, it definitely conjuration. Might be something Fey related. Either way, best just to stay away from it. But yeah, and I'll pull up a seat next to a tree.
Okay.
So, magic user.
Occasionally, when it's called for.
Seems a little more instinctual than my own learnings. Sorcerer?
No.
Ah. How long? All life, or did you make a deal?
Since I was a teenager.
Particularly demanding, or just lets you get on with things?
Lets me get on with things. But I chose this not only to save my life, but also to carry out a dedication which my tribe has been doing for centuries. For me, for my people, it's normal to pledge yourself.
Okay. No judgment here. I've seen people take on infinite burdens for their country, for their clan.
It is no burden for me. It is an honor, if anything. And I demanded it. I didn't ask. I didn't get given it. I demanded.
Don't take this the wrong way, Andrea, but I expected completely no less. Only question, I assume it's an easy answer, as I think we've already covered this, but for my own sanity, it's not a demon, right? And there will be a look of serious and a little bit of fear.
To ease your mind, Dalefin, the person that I serve is Malika, the Summer Fae.
History check, Delphin.
Rolled a 4, so I'm going to assume 9.
You've got a reroll.
You've got to re-roll, and we're nearly at the end of the night.
You know what? Why not?
Re-roll.
They've
Drop the
given
D20
us
on the floor.
bits.
Reroll on an
Let's.
history check. Look at that.
Go on.
16 now.
Never
Good.
heard of. No.
That would make sense.
Malika is not just a Fae of Summer, they are the Fae of Summer.
Fair enough. I'll just give a praising nod. Sorry for asking. Just, I don't get along well with demons.
Does anybody truly get along with demons?
To say the least, I really don't get along well with demons. I have some history, and it will at some point catch up. You've probably seen me trying to leave almost at every point, yeah?
I have a keen eye. I do notice these things.
I'm being chased.
I gathered as much.
And at some point, it's going to catch up. And I don't want things in front of me getting in the way. If you get my meaning. Anything that's demonic who sees me could potentially be an informant. So I have to check these things.
Do you plan on running for the rest of your life? Or will you stand and fight?
I plan on finding the largest and heaviest rock I can, and when they eventually catch up, because they will, I plan on beating whatever comes after me's head in. But at the moment, if they catch me, it's seconds. There won't even be time to draw the sword. Eventually I'll stand and fight. But for the now, it's the time to run.
I understand. And I can respect that in some ways. You want to get stronger.
It's also the reason I might have sent you guys to go deal with my people. Where I come from, they don't understand not standing on the line, as it were.
Yes, I did notice a vast difference between yourself and your people.
I like my hair shorter, okay?
Well, I can't
So I
argue
laugh,
on that one.
Remembering that.
I can't argue with on that one. Having long hair is an incredibly difficult upkeep. And it does indeed get in the way of fighting. But with time, you learn how to work with it.
Appreciate the chat. It's nice to know a little more.
I was never intentionally hiding anything. I was just waiting for the question.
But at the same time, certain people ask, it could end up on fire. I've seen it happen now.
I wouldn't set any of... And I'd look around our group on fire. Not intentionally.
Not even Ari.
Not even intentionally.
I'm totally leaving you with that claw, by the way.
Good. It gives me some joy,
Zandria,
but I won't.
Give me a perception check when you finish that sentence.
It gives me some joy, but I won't chase him with it forever. I'm not that cruel. $22.
22, cool. As you're talking to Dalefin, out the corner of your eye, the three white orbs rush towards Dalefin. Dalefin, give me a wisdom save.
Oh, goody. I'm so good at those.
I should hope so.
I'm really not, at all. Total 16, and I rolled a 15.
Jesus Christ. So, as these white orbs rush, and I mean it's supernatural quick, no time to shout rush, they come as one and burst into a large white powder blue light. For a very, very brief second, you swear on everything you've ever seen. You see a giant snowflake in this, as a backdrop to these 3 lights, and it just immediately disappears. In front of this, what is left when the light fades, you will recognise this day off, and you actually see this, Andrea, but you are kind of in awe, as there is a female elf who is floating above the ground. She is stern-faced, looking angrily at Dalefin, who is
found you.
absolutely frozen and cannot move. His mind is completely locked on who he sees before him. It is an elven woman with hair white and long down past her shoulders, streaks of this same powder blue throughout the various strands of white. Her eyes are lightning blue, but with a cold edge to them rather than that bright electricity. Her white robes, greys, blues, all flow around her as if she's in water. No pun intended with it pissing it down. And she is floating there in front of Dalefin. On her belt is a pink sash in the same colours similar to what Dalefin has on him now and then, but it is a brighter pink. There is no sign of blade on her. She stares at Dalefin, and you hear a few words spoken in Elven. Do you speak Elven?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Let me find what she says.
Do I have enough movement to drop to both knees and both hands?
And beg for your life.
You could if you'd have succeeded on your wisdom save, but you are completely held, charm, whole person, some might say.
Glorious.
Right.
Just when we were starting to get to know him as well.
In Elven, she stares at you, and you hear these words, Andrea. I see you, coward. I see you walk in rain. I see you with the tsunami. I see you with the herald. I do not fear them. I will come for you, traitor. You have deserted all those of Vey.
Oh, well.
And take 24 points of psychic damage.
I had effectively my long rest, right?
You have indeed, because of your 4 hours.
4 hours.
On the end of
that.
Oh,
good.
Her last few words are a hiss, and woof, gone. You are left in the normal night. Dalefin is bleeding from his nose and his ears, and we'll call it that.
Hey.
Rish.
So, that is the end of session 11. You thought you could get away from your backstories, but I am forever there.
Yeah, man, she found you.
Well played.
Dude, you are so grounded.
He's so grounded. Mom is not happy.
She ain't my real mom.
You have seen my notes. So, we shall end the session there. Thank you very much for watching, whether you started from the beginning or you jumped in halfway or just at the end there. It's very much appreciated. There's a lot of love that we get throughout the week and stuff on our shows. It is humbling and sometimes overwhelming. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the follows that we got through. I hope that you saw that we're going to do a 48-hour stream for charity, well, 3 charities actually. Mind, Rainbow Trust and Mermaids. Go check them out on Google. You can read up on them. They are great. I'm going to turn off the storm sound effects now. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Go check out those. Find us on social media and you'll get to see all the stuff that we're shouting about, including the 48-hour stream that will be done at August Bank Holiday. Yeah, tell everyone, bring all your friends so we can journey together as Lady Akiko of Winter's First Snow has found her man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ba-bam-bam. And thank you, players, for allowing me to finish that on a cliffhanger. I thought she was going to enter the game about 45 minutes earlier. So, well played. Right, thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. We're going to do one now. If you guys are up for a raid, no, she's not. She's not.
Garblaggers.
And tough.
Oh, Ashana's on. Ashana's on.
Yeah, she's there.
We are going to raid one of our sponsors, Ashana. She is absolutely amazing, and I want you to show lots of love when you get there. Let her know that it's a heavyweight raid. If you could, that'd be great. So yes, say bye-bye, players.
Bye-bye,
Bye,
players.
Players.